Well, obviously it's a massive club. I haven't played at a massive club before, and I see it as a fantastic opportunity for myself, and I'm coming in at the right age, and I just want to try and bring the good times back at Rangers.
We know that you were obviously a free agent. You were looking at maybe moving to a championship club, but when this Rangers opportunity came round, did this pretty much mean it was a no-brainer?
Well, yeah. Throughout the summer, I was talking to a few championship clubs, and Rangers was the last sort of club to come in, and I heard about the interest sort of 2 weeks ago, and my agent Bill Prefrybridge told me about the interest, and I was keen to come down and have a look around the place.
And so, what has Mark Warburton said to you about his project here?
Well, he just said he's got a 3-year plan. Get out the Championship, challenge in the SPL, and obviously get into the Champions League, and that suits me down to the ground. It's a fantastic opportunity to try and get into Europe, and hopefully we can get there within 3 years.
What has he said to you specifically about your role here?
Well, coming in here to provide competition, coming here to play. He said it's a great opportunity for myself to showcase my ability and develop as a goalkeeper as well. So I'm obviously delighted to be on board.
Did you get the feeling that you will be his number one, or?
Well, I think when you come to any club, there's going to be competition. There's not only going to be one goalkeeper in the squad, and it's down to whichever goalkeeper is training better and playing better and in a better form. That goalkeeper will play, and I'm sure it's no different here than anywhere else.
I'm assuming you've got faith in your own abilities to be number one.
Well, of course. I've said throughout the whole summer I wanted to make a decision based on football and go to a club where I was going to play and progress. So, if I didn't feel I had a realistic opportunity of playing here, I wouldn't be here. So, I'm delighted to be here, and I'm going to work hard in training, and hopefully I'm selected.
We know you had some interesting times at Swindon under Paolo Di Canio. What was life like with him?
He's a good man, to be fair. He knows his football. He's a good coach, and I'm sure everyone knows about his other side, and he's a fiery character, and it makes for good entertainment for you guys. But we had a good relationship.
He once called you arrogant and unprofessional, though. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh well, I'm sure a lot of people say things in the heat of the moment after games, and it's sort of a unique situation, and temper's got the better of him and myself as well, and these things happen in football, and I'm sure if you asked him now, he wouldn't have the same things to say.
Did you learn a lot from working under him?
I did. Obviously, he's played at the highest level. He's seen it all, done it all. He brought that onto the training pitch, and I think the team as a whole learnt from him.
How aware are you? Have you been about what's been going on at this club in the past few years?
Obviously I've been aware. When Rangers win the Champions League, obviously everybody watches the Champions League, and then to see the sort of financial struggles that they've had, and in recent years, it's been a difficult period for Rangers, and hopefully they've seen the end of that now, and they're on the up, and we can bring the good times back at Rangers.
Did you talk to anyone that's played up here about the move?
I didn't speak to anyone that's played up here. I had no complaints or any questions about the club. As soon as I heard of the interest, I wanted to come up here. The main thing for me was moving to Scotland. Obviously, I'm a London boy, and there's questions that I've got to be asked, and moving somewhere different. So I've spoken to a few people that live in Scotland and played in Scotland, and they had great things to say, which was pleasing.
Has anyone told you about how much focus is going to be on you here and playing for this club?
Yeah, they have. But you're in the wrong profession if you can't take the focus or the pressure. So, I'm sure that the fans are passionate, and everybody wants Rangers to do really well, and I'm sure the spotlight will be on me, and it's down to me to deal with that.